are back. Quick Talk Sports, episode 4. We're back outside. Yesterday we were in a theater, empty, which is why Jay Mohr, who joins us today, would not join us for the last episode, episode 3. But thank you for those that have liked and especially subscribed. Aaron Larsuel, Jay Mohr, Comedy Central's 192nd best comedian of all time.
I was the Rutgers of the Big Ten of comedy.
There, very good.
Top 100. I don't do empty theaters, man. So I'm glad we're outside in this nice.
What do you think of this heat?
I don't mind it at all.
No,
really.
I'm sweating through my beast mode shirt.
No humidity though.
No, well, it's
very nice. Next
it's
from the North Pole.
A tough time in a young boy's life, as you well know. That's Nic Goodwin over there. Nic Goodwin, he who has given you 2, not 1, 2 perfect picks so far. But we're gonna jump into the NFL. It is back. A lot of good stuff going this weekend. But I want to get you guys, whatever your big take for the year is. What are you most looking forward to this year, JJ?
I'm looking for that hangover. The Atlanta Falcons, I think 9 wins would be a big struggle. And Raiders, I think, might be a little overshot. I think they're having a hard time in Tennessee. But with Derek Carr at the helm, who can count him out no matter how weak the secondary is or the D-line? When you're drafting defensive tackles, you're basically telling the rest of the league, kiss our ass. Like, that's our need, defensive tackle.
You're telling everybody kiss our ass, or we have one of the 7 Ryan twins. If there's 7, I guess you wouldn't be twins. But one of the Ryan brothers is making decisions in the draft room if you're drafting defensive tackles over and over.
They're the Duggars. They're the fat Duggars. Except they.
It was like plumbers, right? Nick, what are you thinking about this year? What are you looking forward to this season?
Can anybody catch the Patriots? I mean, that's my big thing.
No is the answer.
Yeah. I mean, well, especially in the AFC. So is Pittsburgh going to do it? KC? Arizona? No, Arizona's in NFC.
Yeah, it's a different conference.
Says who?
It's a different conference.
Yeah.
You know, there was a story, like the NFL concussion protocol and the NFL Players Association, they all had to investigate because Giselle said that Tom Brady had a couple concussions last year. Mm-hmm. I'm like, the guy had 2 interceptions. No, he didn't.
Right.
2 picks.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
In 12 games, you had 2 picks? Healthy as a horse, Tom.
So I'm looking forward to, as I'm sweating over here, which is always fun to do outside, I am looking forward to, this is such a great crop, a golden age for quarterbacks in the NFL. Tom Brady that you mentioned, and Aaron Rodgers, and all of these guys, a lot of NFL Hall of Famers.
Colt McCoy.
Yeah, Colt McCoy, exactly.
Johnny Manziel,
another one.
NFL.
Oh, okay.
And Josh McCown for your Jets, who's going to start on Sunday, which is another thing entirely. I know you're very fond of Bryce Petty and Christian Hackenberg.
I hated the Christian Hackenberg pick. If you need a quarterback in the first round, you should take a quarterback in the first round. Darren Lee. Come on. Oh, that's a different thing.
But so I'm looking forward to, we have all those established guys. I want to see who the next guy is. I want to see, can Jared Goff of my Cal Bears, is he an NFL quarterback? I want to see if Deshaun Watson, when he takes over for Tom Savage, what does he look like? And
Tom Savage.
Tom Savage.
Tom Savage is great. We'll see.
Maybe.
You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
I mean, that's what you say 10 years from now if it turns out he was great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll look back, once this is posted, we'll look back and say, JJ was right, he had the Tom Savage pegged.
But is he Tom Savage?
Well, he is a savage. Isn't that what the kids say on social media these days? Savage. But who's the next guy? Is it Marcus Mariota? Is it Jameis Winston? Who is the next guy? Or is it Goff? Is it one of those guys? That's kind of what I want to see. Who's the next guy?
Well, I mean, when people are saying Jameis Winston, we're talking about Hard Knocks.
Crab leg. So you didn't let me finish. Crab leg Jameis.
Yeah. Since the crab legs, the jury's still out on him. I don't know if he can come through. Everybody loves the quarterback.
What the fuck do crab legs have to do with throwing a football? The guys are really... your second year in the NFL, Marv Levy told me with a quarterback, you just want him to do what he did his first year. Then the third year, you can keep going.
So the second year, just repeat whatever you're able to accomplish, keep it steady, and then... Okay.
And you look at Jameis, and, well, yeah, like crab legs.
Where did he steal those from?
I don't think his head's there.
Publix. I think it was a Publix, which they spell with an X. Is there something adult going on in that kind of grocery store? Like light adult, not really adult.
I don't believe so. I wish. I'd like to see the Bing cherries. I'll tell you this. If I was a black guy, you couldn't keep me out of a Publix. Like, every story out of Florida is like a black guy either being arrested for stealing Publix or a black guy who's arrested for no reason at Publix. Like, I wasn't doing anything. They followed me all over the store and arrested me. I'm suing Publix.
I think, didn't Jameis, wasn't he in the scandal where he was getting the little, catch-up cups? and stealing soda out of a Burger King. Another
Chris
hallmark
Rock.
moment.
Chris Rock, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Fuck, they cut and pour it in my
Pour it
hand.
in my head. I just want one rib. I'm really, really hungry.
What happened in the old days? You got Cadillacs and stuff. This guy's going to Publix to get ketchup cups of soda.
I also want to see.
Is the jury out on Jameis Winston? No.
No. I think that's the answer for who the next guy is.
I think Mariota.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Derek, I agree with it's Nick, right?
Yeah.
Good to meet you again.
I agree that it's Mariota, and I think he's probably the most underrated quarterback in the. At like last year's stats, his quarterback rating might have been the highest in the NFL. He's fantastic, and he's not working.
He's got the legs.
He doesn't have a Mike Evans. He doesn't have.
And as we're saying with Jameis, Mike Evans and Deshaun, and I know you love O.J. Howard.
Oh my God, I love O.J. Howard. And they got the 22 personnel, where they got the 2 running backs, 2 tight ends. Like they're going to keep that.
And
dude
signed
upright.
T.J. Ward.
That's a great signing.
Yeah.
I like the Buccaneers a lot. Their win-loss, they're over/under on the win-loss.
Total
8.5. I'm going all in on
all over.
I like the Bucs a lot. I like the Titans a lot. They've been stockpiling those picks, and they use them on really good offensive line. They drafted well. They can't all make the team, I know, but I think it's Mariota. I really do. Mm-hmm. How about you?
I think it is Jameis, just because there's so much offensive talent around him, and he's been kind of quietly good, sometimes great. He makes too many bad decisions, throws the ball to the other team too much, which a lot of young quarterbacks do. Jared Goff, who we talked about earlier. But I think it's Jameis with Mike Evans and Deshaun Jackson, as you say, O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate. There's too many weapons there. I think he's the next guy. I think he is a dark horse MVP candidate this year.
Pretty dark.
Why are we going to talk about the man's color?
Well, I mean, it's always on the table.
Yeah,
He did get shot. He did shoplift crab legs. That's the blackest shit I ever heard in my life. When you're stealing crab legs out of a public. Like, crab legs? What are you talking about your shirt?
What is it, Jameis? Are these? I hope they're cooked. I can't imagine Jameis going back to the dorm on the hot plate in the dorm. Jameis is cooking up some crab legs
Next to the ramen.
You think Jameis actually had a hot plate?
I think he had a hot girl cooking for him.
Hey, a full kitchen.
Right.
Don't add sugar to sugar.
Never.
A little effeminate voice, which I love, which is very southern. Like, don't add sugar to sugar.
He does. He is. We call it country.
Country.
He is country, and he was hilarious on Hard Knocks. But the dude is country. So I'm going to take Jameis Winston.
I don't disagree with you at all, by the way. And I'm going to say this in his defense. I don't know if those picks, I would say a third of them probably aren't his fault. They are his fault, ultimately. Right. But Dick Cutter's offense is like, those routes take a really long time to develop.
Yep.
That's why they have the 22 personnel. But with O.J. Howard, you're going to see his completion percentage go up like 10. Because you got the greatest release valve ever. Like, O.J. Howard's got hands like a wide receiver, and he blocks like a right tackle. He's going to smash and just go, you know what, I'm 3 feet from you, just give me the ball.
What you guys don't know about this man here is he is an NFL draft nut. He breaks down tape. He would bring me over to the house and say, have you seen this offensive lineman from Central Michigan? I got to show you.
I have.
So he knows.
Yeah. Roderick, your guy from Florida State, Rod Johnson, went way late in that draft. Dalvin Cook got loose for a reason. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you this. I like Jameis and I like Mariota. But I'll tell you this. Jared Goff, if he was on a different team, I think he'd put up great numbers. But if you're so stupid, the Rams, to have a guy that only takes shotgun snaps in college and force him to go, like, if I draft Jared Goff and he's only done the shotgun, guess what we're running?
Right.
Shotgun on. Look
Everybody
at
say what kind of fit?
Buccaneers.
Right. What kind of fit is the quarterback? If you draft a quarterback first, you know what the fit is? You switch your offense to make it work for him.
Not the other way around.
Right. But you're gonna pick him first.
But if he
when
doesn't do it
finish?
this year, oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
But he has to do it this year. I mean, LA's not going to.
They got Sammy Watkins. They rebuilt the offensive line, so
he's got a lot of pressure.
Sort of, but they sure got a lot of receivers. Good God. Good God, man.
We're doing Cats impressions. I like that.
The Rams got another receiver.
Who else are we getting?
Whoever you wish. Spin the wheel.
You know what we need? We need Christopher Walken breaking down the Jets season.
Well, the New York Jets is an abomination, and there's controversy about what they're going to do, tanking, of course, for picks. But they could have not given up anything and tanked because they're bad. The Jets, they crash. They go down. Not in real life, on the football field, of course, between the hash marks.
So now it is time. We're going to jump in, make you some money with our picks. The show is undefeated. Did you know the show was undefeated in our picks so far?
I actually did know that.
See?
What were the two you had last week?
We had Ohio State.
He had Ohio State covering against Indiana, and I had the Cal North Carolina over, which was dicey for a minute, but it covered. So
You told me that one. I wasn't so sure about that either, but you nailed it.
here's mine for this week. It is a revenge game. Oklahoma at Ohio State. Ohio State won 45-24 last year, but I do not trust JT Barrett, the whatever 4th or 9th or whichever one he is. I don't know how long this dude has been in school.
17th grade.
Or 18th, I think. He got held back once. So
Yeah,
he did 16th grade twice.
Do you know anybody that got held back in high school?
Chris Winky.
JT Barrett.
What'd you say?
Chris Winky.
Oh, Chris Winky. There you go.
He did really?
I don't know, but
No.
by the time he got, I think he played minor league baseball.
Yeah.
So by the time he got to Florida State, he was like 37, which is how old JT Barrett is.
He
So
does
I don't
look
trust.
like-
I don't trust JT Barrett at all, especially early in the year. Ohio State seems to struggle early in the year for some unknown reason. They did last week against Indiana, and it's a revenge game for Oklahoma. Baker Mayfield. I love JJ. I know you love Baker Mayfield. I'm going to take Oklahoma plus 7.5, plus 8. Obviously, take the 8 if you can get it. I think Ohio State may win, but I think it's going to be very close, and it wouldn't surprise me if Oklahoma in the revenge game beats Ohio State. Nick, who's your pick?
Well, I'm going to go to suicide leagues.
Okay.
Because I run a big suicide league every year. Last year, the first 2 weeks, about 50% of our league dropped out. The first week we had Janine Garofalo playing
The
for
actress.
for
the actress.
the New England Patriots.
Yeah, no wonder you took the Cardinals.
I
Yeah.
think he's trying to make. He means Jimmy Garoppolo. Hey,
Oh, the beautiful one?
Hey, Aaron.
Yes. Yes,
Hey,
Norm.
Norm McDonald. I think he means Jimmy Garoppolo.
I think he does too.
I don't
The
know.
beautiful quarterback for the
Jimmy
Patriots.
Garoppolo.
Well, she's one of your least favorite actresses, right?
No, I like Janine a lot. Actually.
Oh,
She's
it's
actually
just
really
Jennifer
good.
Aniston you
She
don't
was in
like.
the Criminal Minds in L.A. But didn't really take. No, Janine's cool. Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, not your favorite.
But I'm willing to make up with you, Jen.
Yeah.
So
this year you have week 1. You've got about 4 teams that people are looking at. You have Pittsburgh at Cleveland. That's where most people are going, of course, because the Browns always suck. So that's the big mentality. Go pick against the teams that suck. The second one is Buffalo at home against the Jets. So most people are picking Buffalo against his New York Jets.
they're going to be bad.
My name is Leon Hess. And I am
Against
New York
Leon
Jets.
Hess's New York Jets.
Yep. And then third game is the Falcons and at Chicago. Chicago's going to be bad.
Chicago's
too.
going to be bad.
And then the New England KC game. But unlike last year, I'm not playing it cute. I am going with Pittsburgh. I do not see them losing, even on the road against the Browns, even though that goes against your 2 main rules.
My 2 suicide rules: don't pick road teams and don't pick division games until you have to. So that violates both, but I'm sure it'll work out for you.
Yeah.
There's more violations than JT Barrett. JT Barrett it looks like one of Fred Sanford's friends, like Rollo, Grady, and JT's coming over, son.
And
I
you
agree-
have two college teams you love.
I do, and I do agree with both of those suicide league rules. That's why I got the Titans at home beating the Raiders.
That's our second Berman impression. I like it. Multiple Bermans. Yes.
And I like, I sound like a motorcycle stuff. I like Navy and LSU every single
week.
game, and I agree with your Oklahoma pick. Ohio State always starts a little slow,
Right.
like you said, and they start each game a little slow.
Right.
But Indiana is fucking horrible.
They're not good.
Like you might as well. I mean, they're horrible.
Horrible even.
Horrible. So, is the pressure on over there?
It should be, but Urban Meyer is he wins a whole lot of games. But at Ohio State's one of those places where unless you win every single game you're in, every coach is on the hot seat. Kind of like Alabama, SC.
I like your pick. I like your picks too. Yeah, I got the Titans and I got I'm telling Navy, LSU. Don't even look. Just I'm telling every game. Well, they're gonna lose. Yeah, but,
All right.
Ed Ogeron. He's an SEC ninth early '80s coach god, but he's in
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah.
This guy was in early '80s. He'd be talking stories,
Yeah.
legend about him. Talking
Stories legend. Yeah, like Hercules.
It's Hawaiian tuck story. Yeah.
Ah.
So there you go. Those are
So we're going to get out of here. We're going to have some poke and get out of here. It's Quick Talk Sports. Please like and subscribe. JJ's going to come to your house if you don't subscribe. What do you not want to win money? We win you money every week. You don't want to win money? You don't like money? We're going to get out of here. Aaron Larsuel, JJ, Jay Mohr, Nic Goodwin. We'll see you on the next one.
Oh, you're Nick Goodwin.
Yeah. Oh,
Jay
Yeah.
Mohr.
All right.
Nice to meet
My
you.
middle name's Poke.
Mine too. See you later.
Well, I'm doing freeze frame. You left the frame.